Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So, today I would like to present my presentation for my introduction to linguistic assignment. And then this is about morphology, the words of language. Okay, but before that, let me introduce myself first. My name is Alin Fitri Amalia. You can call me Alin, and I'm from English Literature B, and my student ID number is 22141142142. Okay, without any further ado, let's get into it. So, what is morphology? Morphology is etymologically derived from two words. There is morph and logy. Morph is the smallest unit of a word that has meaning, and then logy is a particular branch or field. And then, so morphology is the study of words, how they are formed, and then their relationship to other words in the same language. Morphology studies morpheme. But what is morpheme? According to Faisal, morpheme is the smallest meaningful units of language. Morphemes are divided into bound morphemes, and then there is also free morphemes. Bound morphemes divided into affix and roots. Affixes are further divided into derivational and also inflectional, while free morphemes are divided into content or lexical words or open class, and then functional or grammatical words or closed class. Okay, I previously mentioned that there are two types of morphemes. There are free morphemes and bound morphemes. But here we're going to talk first about free morphemes. Free morphemes is a morpheme that can stand alone as a word, like word here, dog. Dog is called a free morpheme because it can occur in its isolation and cannot be divided into smaller meanings units, and it can stand alone as a word. And free morpheme is divided into two. And free morphemes are divided into lexical morphemes and grammatical morphemes. Lexical morphemes consist of nouns, verbs, adjectives, and adverbs, and grammatical morphemes consist of conjunction, preposition, articles, pronouns, auxiliary verbs, and a quantifier. And then the second is bound morphemes. Bound in bahasa, bound means terikat. It means bound morphemes cannot stand alone. It needs combination to make a word. Bound morphemes divided into affix and prefix. Affix is a morpheme that is attached to a word stem to form a new word or word form. Affix is divided into derivational and inflectional. Affix is divided into derivational and inflectional. Derivational morphemes are bound morphemes or affixes which derive or create new words by either changing the meaning or the part of speech or both. English only has prefix and suffix. Prefix is a word part added to the beginning of the word that changed the word's meaning, and then suffix is a word part added to the end of the word that changed the word's meaning. So the difference between prefix and suffix is prefix added to the beginning and the suffix is added into the end, but both of them are changed part of speech. Like here, there is impossible. Impossible is come from possible and add with prefix in, which means not possible. So this is different from the words possible. So if we add in, it means that not possible, and this is change the whole meaning. And then also there's inflectional. And inflectional morphemes is a suffix that adds to a word, a noun, verbs, adjectives, or adverbs to assign a particular grammatical property to the words, such as its tense, number, position, or comparison. The difference between inflectional and derivatival is that inflectionals did not change the word, did not change part of speech, did not change the meaning of the word. The word, like here, reading. We add ing in the end of the word, but this is not change the meaning. So that is the difference between inflectional and derivational. And then there's also root. Root is the basic word that can stand alone without affix, like book, pen, pencil, bag, etc. Root is, I think this is similar with free morphem. It can stand alone without any affixes. And then now we're gonna analyze the morphem. Like here, there is unreadable. Unreadable. This read here is become the root, and then un is the prefix, and then the apple is suffix. This is the end of the word, and then this is added into the beginning of the word. And then this has three morphemes. There is prefix, root, and suffix. Also, two pound morphemes. There is two pound morphem, two pound morphemes. There is prefix and suffix, and then one free morphemes. There is root. And then here, pens. There is two morphemes. There is pen and s. This is inflectional pound morphemes, and then the pen is lexical free morphemes, or this is also the roots. And then here there is disconnect. Disconnects. This is also has two morphemes. There is this and connect. This. It is prefix, and then connect. This is the roots. And this is the beginning of the video. I would like to summarize the material that I present. The summary is the summary are the morphemes is divided into two types. There are bound morphemes and free morphemes. Free morphemes can stand alone with a specific meaning, for example, eat, date, week. And then bound morphemes can stand alone with meaning. The bound morphemes requires a prefix and suffix to give the principal meanings. And then morphology is a field of linguistics that studies how words is formed and how the form or pattern of a language has meaning. And then the importance of studying morphology is help students to understand reading text easily. This happens because of student vocabulary knowledge is identify words and recognize their meaning when they are involved with reading text. Okay, I think enough for the presentation. Thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.